Woo, what's up, YouTube? Yeah, I'm out here again. Late night too. I can't even hardly see y'all. But I'm getting ready to transplant some babies into their permanent pots right now. So let me grab them for y'all. Y'all can get a glimpse. Say hello, YouTube. Look at us. We're getting ready to go into some pots. All right. So I've been out here for a minute now, making the soil, preparing the soil and everything for these plants to go in. So what I'm going to do is I want to go ahead and show you guys from where the fertilizing stage begins, and I'm going to go from there. All right, so just give me 1 second. Run over here and grab this fertilizer. And that light is super bright in my face, in my eyes. Jeez. Hope you guys can see me. The light is extra bright, light bright. All right, let me make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, there are the pots right there. So I know you guys can see it now. So I'm just gonna put fertilizer in these, and then I'm gonna put the babies in them, baby cucumbers, and also a couple of pepper plants. I got bell peppers I'm gonna put in. But you just take like you see this fertilizer here? It's organics, expert gardener organics, all-purpose plant food, 544. So I'm just gonna take a 1/4 cup and put it down in there, right? And then you mix it in with the soil. You just kind of mix it around. So when the cucumber catches root, you know, once it starts to go down into the soil, it'll have something to feed on. Also this one too. I'm gonna put some down in here, 1/4 cup, give or take. And just mix it around in the soil. The soil is already rich in nitrogen because it has black cow manure in it as well. So then you go over here. I'm gonna go over here and do these the same way. And I have 1 pot to fill from scratch, from start to finish, that I'm gonna show you guys. So I've already been out here for a good minute now, so let's keep it moving. Feed the babies. And I'm mixing, even though it's organic, and I don't think it'll burn, but I don't want to take any chances on burning any of my plants. So that's why I mix it with the soil. I don't just let it make direct contact with my plant roots, because hey, sometimes these slow release fertilizers can burn. So I just mix it up real good. Okay, let me get to this one, last one. Mix them up real good, and voila, that's that. So now, guys, comes the next step in the process, and that is the actual transplanting of the flower, the plants, the vegetables. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to transplant this pepper right here, and it's a Cali sweet pepper. Cali Wonder sweet pepper is what it is. So I'm going to transplant it into this pot right here, and it should give me some nice bell peppers. I think I'll put it in this terracotta pot, because it's been in there for a minute now. It's time to transplant it. Come on out, baby. Don't be bashful. There you go. See? You was all right. It's a beauty too. She's beautiful. And then I just sit it in here and cover it up. I mean, it's simple. And when it gets a little bigger, when it starts to grow and take hold, I'll stake it, because peppers tend to lean over. They like to lean when they get bigger. So I'm gonna stake it. And the next plant I'm gonna do is this tender green cucumber. Big fella. And I always put your identifier back in the plant, right in there with the plant that you took out. All right, so it's time to take this fella out. And this guy's been ready to come out, but I just waited a little while. Make sure he was ready. See, he ready. See those roots? And I'll trellis him once he start taking hold, which should be soon. Shouldn't take him long. And you cover him up. And I'm gonna put some mulch in here, because you don't want this soil, even though it's beautiful, wonderful soil, plenty of nutrients in it, you don't want it splashing up on these leaves on these plants. Because let me tell you something. You will get a disease. Trust me when I tell you that. It will give you a disease on your plant. So I always mulch, and I have irrigation as well. So drip irrigation, you want to try to go with drip irrigation. And I hope I'm not getting bad feedback because I'm adjusting my freaking pants. And as I'm adjusting my pants, I'm probably hitting the mic. Here's another baby. She's ready to go. This plant is a little over a month old. They were planted on the 22nd of April. So it's about 5 weeks old. So we're just gonna put him in. He ready. Nice looking plant. Look, roots look nice and everything. So. So on the next. Next plant. I'll be in a minute, son. I gotta knock these out. All right. Now, this is a twofer. I mean, two of them in one pot. And I can separate them and save them. So we're gonna do that. Put one in one pot and one in the other one. They'll go through a little bit more shock than the other plants because you're literally pulling apart roots and everything. So yeah, it's gonna go through some shock, but at least if you treat it right and you don't have it out in the sun too early, let it really catch on, it'll catch, it'll take hold, and it'll grow for you. So that's what you need to do. I'll just keep these in the shade for probably, you know, probably a week. Until they catch hold. And once they catch hold, you give them that sun. But yeah, don't ever put them out in the sun as soon as you transplant them. That's really stressing them out. So now I have another twofer right here, but one of these is not going to be put in these pots. So I'm gonna take this taller one because it just looks healthier and just looks a little bigger, and you can see the difference. All of these are the same age, and look at the difference. They're the same age, and these two that's sharing the pot a little smaller than the other ones because they're sharing the same nutrients, and when they do that, that's what you get. So I'm gonna split these. I'm just gonna take this one and move it out of the way. I don't really want to split it, so I'll just take this one in. Sorry, baby. I really didn't want to do that to you, but you know, Daddy got to make room. So we're gonna throw him in here. Push down on it. And like I said, give them like a week. Normally you can give them 2 or 3 days of a little, shade until they begin to push roots down in this soil. But when you pull them apart from another plant, if they're sharing a cup, give them like a week. And let them really get over that shock of those roots being pulled apart. Okay, now we're gonna focus our attention over here, because that green pot you see right there is getting ready to get filled up with this fresh soil I just made. And I took a broccoli plant out of this pot because the broccoli plant, I guess it was too hot down here in South Florida, and by the time I got the tent, I guess it had taken its toll, and the plant was stressing so bad, like it was stressing, and it was acting like it was catching all kind of little diseases and funguses on the leaves, and I didn't know how to get a handle on it, so I just took it out, and I didn't use the dirt from that pot because it already has diseases. So I just make some fresh soil, and let me go ahead and do this because I'm talking so much. I needed to put fertilizer in my doggone pot. Even though the soil already has fertilizer in it, still I like to put more in there because the place I buy it from, the soil, this soil has all types of stuff in it already. It's organic, but it has organic fertilizer in it already. But I like to give my own to make sure that it has it in there. So as you can see, I just added some fertilizer to it, and I'm gonna mix it up real good, mix it around. And like I said, it's already full of nitrogen. But by the time this cucumber plant gets down here, the only thing you have to really worry about is pests. And now I've become really diligent because if you don't, they will devastate your cucumber plant in less than a freaking couple of days. No lie. Trust me. I'm telling you what I know. But this cucumber plant will be very happy. As you see those other cucumber plants right there in my raised beds, very happy. And so it makes me happy because, and this is the most cucumbers I've planted at once, because I'm planning on giving some of these out to my family members. I haven't visited them in a while, and we live like literally probably 15 minutes, 20 minutes ride away from each other, some 30. But rarely do we visit each other, man. So what I'm gonna do is when these start growing and kicking out these cucumbers, these beautiful cucumbers I'm thinking it's gonna have, then I'm gonna start, I wanna take some over there. And I'll visit them before that though. But it's just, we're in this era where the telephone, these cell phones, that's the thing now. Like, everybody has a cell phone, and you literally text the person that's sitting next to you in the living room. So it's kind of a sad situation. And this is the last baby I'm transplanting. Tender green cucumber, 422. It's a pretty little cucumber. It's an heirloom seed. And I'm thinking it's gonna be a great yield, because they're supposed to be more resistant to diseases and funguses. So I'm hoping that is the case, but we're about to find out, since, hey, I'm planting it right here, right now, right in front of you guys. Beautiful plant though. There she is. Hey baby, you like that? I like to give them the best start possible. All right, so that's that. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 transplants. You know, once you get the soil made and everything, 7 transplants in probably, what, 10 minutes, 15 at the most. So once you get the soil made, and it's, like I said, it's just a mixture. What I did, let me put this up here so you guys can see me. See my ugly face as usual. So what I did was, I just took the Kellogg raised bed and potted mix blend. I took that and I mixed in some black cow manure, and then I took me some perlite and some vermiculite and a little coconut coir, and I mixed all those together. So this is 1 part Kellogg, 1 part black cow. Then you have like a third of the a third of coconut coir, a third peat moss, not peat, a third of perlite, and a third vermiculite. And that's what's in that soil right there. That all, it stretches your soil, it aerates your soil, and it gives your soil something to hold on to moisture with. So that's what is in there. And then I added, like I said, you saw it, the plant food, 544, organic, everything's organic, and that's it. Transplanted the babies into the pots, and now I'm gonna get out of here. So you know how I do it. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. If you have any tips and tricks that you want to tell me about in the comment section, you want to leave a comment, then you can just drop a comment right down in the comment section. And if you want to be a part of the South Florida's Egg Grow, you can hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell right down below, so you'll get notified every time I drop a new video, which is pretty frequent. So until next time, always remember to keep the Most High first in everything you do. Allow him to order your steps, and I guarantee you that everything will work out just fine. I've been out here a couple hours. I'm tired, and you know how I do it. I'll catch you after the next video. Peace.